the word heart and soul. That's the magic of what creative people do. Heart and soul is the most important thing. Without the skill, without the Photoshop, without the illustrator, your heart and soul is the most important thing for us to create the right stuff for this work. So to me, it's very important to stay in mind. And you probably saw some of the work. If an elephant can fly, so can you. We create stories that nobody can heard of. We create experience people can remember for a lifetime. You know this character, right, from Zootopia, right? Everybody knows her. What I love about her is all about the thinking behind her going through her hardship, trying to find a career, or her dream to become something in her life. To me, it's very important we stay true to our dream as well. This is a little picture when I was 5 years old. My sister dressed me already in a Mickey and Minnie t-shirt, and I was wearing a 101 Dalmatian when I was 5 years old. So when I started working Disney, I look at some of the old pictures, oh my God, you know, I've been Disneyfied when I was only 5 by my sister. So all those emotional memories is very important for us to bring into the real world through your creativity. So to me, it's very important we keep that in mind. And my sister bought a very first storybook for me. It was a pop-up Peter Pan storybook. Right in the middle, we have this amazing Pirates book. When I was 5, I couldn't figure out how can a flat 2D book can pop up a 3D boat for me to enjoy. So at the end, I ripped it over, trying to figure out how it works. So to me, it's very important we keep our curiosity at all times. Whether you're young, 5 years old, to 18, to 28, even now, I'm 60, going to be 61, I find the whole world has so many things for me to find out, to make me curious about why and what and why. So that's very important for any creative people to keep in mind. Curiosity is the best thing ever. Everyone has it. Some of the childhood memories as well. You know, this is a very old poster of the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back when I was like very young in Hong Kong. Again, some of the memories bring back into my real life today. I saw this credit at the beginning of the movie. I thought, oh my God, how can words can move, or letters, typography can present it in this way? Of course, to today's world, to you guys, you boys, this is easy. But at that time, this is one of the most inspirational graphic I ever seen. And I want to get into this world as well, eventually. Again, I love Star Wars. You know, I'm not trying to sell you guys about how the Disney franchise, whatever. But if you look at Star Wars, it's not so much about the technology. By the way, if you've seen the latest kind of movie from Star Wars, they still use a wire to plug it into a wall to get everything transferred, connected. It's not about the technology. It's about the story behind the father and son, the dynasty, the empire, the evil, and the good as well. So all those are all about storytelling. Whether you create an illustration or a piece of graphic, we must communicate. We must tell a story. My biggest mentor is Bruce Lee. You know, I got fooled once at a Marvel conference by sharing this picture. He said, no, that's not a superhero. But I was like, in that time when I was 17, this is the guy that actually became my mentor. You know, he gave me inspiration to do something very different, just a tiny little place in Hong Kong. Lucky enough, you probably don't know, this is the boy, that was me. I kicked Bruce Lee 3 times in the stomach. 3 times in the stomach. I think a lot of people hasn't done that. And since then, I've been always really proud that I've done it with this superstar, or this so-called, I wouldn't say he's a movie star. Actually, he's an inspirational guy for everybody around the world. If you don't believe it, if you go to the museum in Hong Kong about Bruce Lee, you will find me a little picture of me right in the corner on the right hand corner. Actually, I kicked him 3 times in the stomach. Okay. Talk about Bruce Lee. He always had this saying, be water, my friend. As a creative person, for my 15 years of trying to be creative, we have to stay flexible. Of course, you've got to be insist on your quality, increase of your desirability, increase of your story, insist on the storytelling, but most important that stay flexible on anything you do. It's still flexibility in art and design in today's world as well. Always believe, this is something I learned also from my years of experience as a creative person.
Woody.
Always give more than you think you can. If your boss asks you for one idea, you give him two. If your girlfriend asks you three things, give her four things. Because we are creative people. Being creative, we are generous about our ideas and our expression as well. Mentor. I have Bruce Lee, I have Star Wars. Everybody needs a mentor. Whether you dream about it, or a mentor is already not around, or anyone around you, you need a mentor to communicate, to talk about, to express your ideas through. I've always been a very quiet boy when I was 5 years old. I never say one word. But I need to express. I need to tell people how I think. So find a way to express. You need a mentor to help. Since we talk about Marvel, I always love to share something from Disney in my past experience as well. When we started off Disney 20-something years ago in Shanghai, actually I focused quite a lot for the last bit of business in China as well, and the whole Southeast Asia and Asia as well. The China growth was phenomenal. It's all about the digital growth. But to what you see today, that's nothing. But that was done almost 15 years ago. The whole idea is doing something digitally under Marvel, we share quite in a phenomenal scale and speed to all our audiences around Asia.
Ready for round two? Watch this. Come on, guys! Yeah! Avengers, assemble! Spidey House. Let's go play hero. I am too good at this.
help us to push what we call the style guide. Probably some of you kind of aware. We provide this to our customer, to our partners to create product around the world. So that was like really putting a flat 2D artwork into something that moves and tells a story. Hopefully it will translate more story by sharing this in the digital world as well. That was done almost like 15 years ago. But again, this is something that we want to share. I would like to share with you. What we try to get at when the digital expansion is so huge, we also need to mirror something, not just by sharing things through the movies or digital content, but also anything that we do will be digitized and movable as well. And since you guys really love the sizzle, maybe I'll share another one. It's all about how do we localize some of those so-called American content into our world as well. So if you love Star Wars, hopefully you will enjoy this one. All this will be translated into Chinese characters.
Look at me. Make me bounce.